Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. Welcome to your fourth lesson, fourth week of how to read the Minor Arcana for love readings. Let's get started. We're doing the Suit of Pentacles for the final fourth week lesson. So please pull out all Pentacle cards from the Suit of Pentacles, starting from the Ace, ending to the King. I'm using the Aquarian Tarot deck for the Pentacles because I love the imagery. It's very bold, very kind of in your face colors and graphics, so I thought they would showcase really well. So let's get started with the Pentacles, very much connected to the element of Earth, of course equated with the astrological signs of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Pentacles very much deal with stability in relationships. They can also be very much about juggling in relationships. They also can be about financial gain or financial stability in relationships as well. They're very useful when it's anything connected to money, business, home, legacy, growth, stability, also loyalty. Anything that's slow moving, slow steady relationship as well. So I want to begin, of course, with the first card, which is the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles, very much in this deck itself, is very vivid, bright, rich red color. So the Ace of Pentacles would come in a love reading, very much signifies a new cycle, new beginning. It can also signify a season. Of course, all aces are equated with a season. Now, personally, I do not equate the aces or the Ace of Pentacles with, I think many people equate this one with spring because Taurus begins in the spring as an earth sign. I equate it for the autumn seasons. I've always done that. I think many years ago I read that somewhere, but it's always stuck with me. So I equate the Pentacles for the season of autumn or fall. So the Ace of Pentacles in a reading, especially if it would come up in terms of when will I find love, which is a common question. What's to come about in my love life? If this would come up, this would indicate to me a new cycle. This could also be meeting someone in the workplace or on the job. Okay, this can have some significance there. It also can indicate a loyal, faithful relationship with the Ace of Pentacles coming in. So I do like the depiction of that card, especially if it shows up in love readings. Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is an interesting card because traditionally it's about balance and staying busy or walking a tightrope of some kind. For love readings, I really find this card useful. I've seen it pop out while I've shuffled for love readings, which has kind of been a forewarning, especially if someone else is juggling another relationship. So let's say, for example, what's going on between my partner and I. You may have suspicions that they're seeing someone else or talking to someone else. I've seen this card come up, which is a validator that yes, they're juggling more than one person or more than one relationship. They're trying to keep it all in balance, but they're very much walking a tightrope with that, okay? This also can be staying very busy. You know, many people have busy lives, work, home, family, children. So it can also indicate a busy time, and it can also be an indicator of fluctuation of money within the household as well with the Two of Pentacles. Next, we have the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles I love because it's very much stating I'm rebuilding, I'm starting over. Okay, this could be an indicator of we hit a rough patch in our relationship, what's to come about, or what can I expect from now going forward. So this would tell me that there's going to be a rebuilding period. Okay, there's starting from the roots up, starting from the foundation up. He's taking his time. He's being very diligent. He's very much paying attention to every fine detail. It can also be literal renovation or rebuilding in your home. I've seen that come up as well. But it's very much a message of rebuilding the relationship, rebuilding the root of the relationship with the Three of Pentacles, very much doing it differently this time as well. Even if you're single, and if you would ask about potentials for love, this could indicate where you're going to approach a relationship or love different the next time. You're going to take your time with it. You're going to ask the right questions. You're going to make sure you're more in alignment with that person's values or morals or traditions, etc. So that's a very useful card. The Four of Pentacles is very much an indicator of possession when I see this card come up. Someone's really trying to be controlling. So the Four of Pentacles may show up in a reading where perhaps someone is in a situation where their partner is controlling the finances, okay, or is hiding money from them. This also could be an indicator of someone who's trying to have too much control over the other person. This also could be a possession of another person, or having possessive type characteristics or possessive type behaviors in love situations. So the Four of Pentacles is very much about control. Someone's wanting control, someone's being controlling, someone is very much the control freak in a situation, okay, very dominant, not wanting to share. This also could be an indicator as well, I've seen, of the other partner hiding or controlling finance or money. Okay, so just keep that in mind. The next card that we come in with, this is the Five of Pentacles. I've had a lot of experience with this card showing up in readings where someone has been left, emotionally abandoned, physically abandoned. Someone has left the relationship, which has forced the other person to go it alone. I've seen this very much come up with situations involving pregnancy for single mothers where the partner has left them. That's shown up a lot when this card arrives in certain types of readings. There's also an indicator with the Five of Pentacles of feeling as if you're struggling financially, either on your own or your partner is struggling or you're struggling together. It's financial loss. It can be financial instability. It can be the loss of a job. It can be loss of employment, etc. So the Five of Pentacles is very useful, especially in terms of feeling emotionally abandoned. Something has been lost, okay, but also something's being recovered. In the foreground, in the background, we see the illumination of that window. So something is definitely not totally lost. The Six of Pentacles comes in. The Six of Pentacles tells me there's generosity. So if someone's feeling more generous in the relationship, more charitable, more giving, helping the other person out. Okay, this also could come up in terms of, I want to start dating again. Where will I have the best chance of meeting someone? This could be an actual indicator of a friend or a relative helping you out, being generous, and perhaps matchmaking you to someone else. This also could be an indicator of meeting someone or being with someone who is very generous, not just with money, but with their time, with making sure you're comfortable. Okay, taking care of you as well, like a caregiver position with the Six of Pentacles. Then we come in with the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is a very useful card, especially in terms of anything long-term. Anything long-term, that's long-term relationship, long-term marriage, long-term partnership. If this would show up, especially if someone is having a little bit of a rough patch within a relationship, depending on where it's placed, it's very much telling you that I'm in it for the long haul. Okay, there's much attention and focus on the years that have been put into the relationship, the stability of maintaining the relationship, the focus of keeping that long-term relationship. It's an investment. It's an emotional investment. It's a financial investment. Okay, so it's very much about long-term, very much about the long haul when I see that card show up. The next card's interesting in love readings with the Eight of Pentacles. It can very much be learning. This could be the apprenticeship stage of a relationship, learning about someone. This also could be an indicator of perhaps in a relationship or with yourself, meeting someone on the job, meeting someone in the workplace with the Eight of Pentacles. It can also serve a purpose in terms of when will my partner find a job. If this will come out in the potential future outcome, they're definitely going to be training or interviewing or studying or learning an entry-level skill of some kind. So it's the beginnings of learning. It's the beginnings of learning something. So very much useful in relationship or love readings as well. The Nine of Pentacles is very much to me a feminist type of card. I don't know perhaps if Pamela Coleman Smith, who designed the Rider Waite Smith deck, had the intention of making the Nine of Pentacles a feminist card, but I've read other articles about it, and it's very much in tune with being a woman, but being very self-independent, very self-aware, financially independent, not depending on another man or not depending on anyone at all. So she comes in, usually depicted as a woman. She's kind of androgynous in this picture. She's fierce on her own. She's alone. So if this card would show up perhaps in terms of, am I going to meet somebody in the next few months or this year, if this would potentially come out in the outcome position or in the reading itself, it would very much tell me that it may be possible to be in a relationship, but you're also very happy or very satisfied with having your singlehood or solitary enjoyment, or knowing that you've created your bounty, you've created your surroundings, you've created your abundance on your own. And also, if you're asking about another person, for instance, are they seeing anyone? Are they dating anyone? If this definitely would come out in the outcome position, it would tell me no, they're single, okay? So that's a good example. The next card we have is the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is legacy. It's family money. It's financial stability, okay? It's very much about legacy, home, family. It's completion with the number 10. So let's say, for instance, well, John and I have a successful marriage. We're getting married next year. What do you see for me? This would definitely tell me, almost dropped the camera. Woo, I got excited. This would definitely tell me that there's a great possibility for success, especially long-term success, for building a future, for building a foundation, for the family home, for the family estate, for longevity within a relationship, children, grandchildren, leaving a legacy. This also could be very much involving family money as well. So let's say, for instance, I'm going out with John. What do you see with his family? If this would come up for me, well, his family has some sort of connection with money. They're financially stable. They're wealthy. There's a family business going on. Okay, can very much be in tune with that as well. The next card we have is the Page of Pentacles. The pages can represent children or situations. The Page of Pentacles in particular can very much be a student. So let's say you're reading for a college student. You know, this could come up and they're asking about a particular person, and you're unaware that they're in school. You're unaware that they're in college. This will very much indicate to me that they are a student. It also can be an indicator that there's money or small amounts of money coming in. So it can also be an indicator of a message about money in relationships as well. Or this could be an indicator or a message about finances, something in tune with that. It always carries with it a message of some kind with the Page of Pentacles. The next card we have is the Knight. The Knight of Pentacles, he's on the move. All knights are in movement. The Knight of Pentacles in particular, he's the most slow moving knight. He's moving, he's direction, but he's slow moving. So if he would appear in a love reading, This could indicate a long-term relationship. This could be slow and steady. The relationship won't be rushed. Okay, this person may have a lot of patience. They may have a lot of diligence. You may be like, I can't understand why this relationship isn't moving so fast. And it's only been a month, This card will show up to give you a message of you need to be patient. Let it unravel. Let it take its time. Let it unfold into its natural process. Okay, the Knights can also indicate weeks for me in terms of when will I meet someone. The Knight of Pentacles may say it's coming, but it's going to be perhaps a bit slower than you were realizing. And the Knight of Pentacles is very useful in terms of the feel of something. This would be a stable, loyal, long-term relationship with the Knight of Pentacles. The next card we have is the Queen. The Queen of Pentacles. She's very grounded, very centered, very connected to nature when I see the Queen of Pentacles. This, of course, could be potential earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, just like the Knight or just like the Page. She's more of a mature woman. The Knight, of course, is someone who's younger male energy. This could be between the ages of 20 to 30, or I always go to 35. The Queen's a bit older. She's also very generous. She's practical. She's good with advice. She's generous. She's traditionally known as the country woman. So she's very laid back, very relaxed. She's not like in your face, talking away, showing off, kind of like the Queen of Wands energy. So she's very good with her money, okay? She's very focused on money, longevity with money, financial planning. She's very wise when it comes to money, but she's also a really good card to have in a relationship where you want honesty and stability and longevity and comfort and generosity with someone. The next and final card we have is the King of Pentacles. The kings can very much represent males. They can also represent female. Don't ever get confused that, oh, it must be a man. No, not necessarily. It can also be female, especially having the attributes or characteristics of the king. The King of Pentacles is the money maker. He's the business person. He's the entrepreneur. He loves to make the money. He's very successful. This, of course, can be an indicator for females as well. But he's very dominant in the situation when it comes to money. Let's say, for instance, what kind of person do you see me meeting? If he would show up, it would tell me his career is very important to him. Okay, money is very important to him. He also has the agility to slow down. He likes creature comforts. He's also very loyal, the King of Pentacles. Very faithful, the King of Pentacles. Makes a great husband. Okay, just doesn't have to be a focus on money. He likes things slow. He likes, just like the Knight. The Knight comes in slow, but the King stays for a long time. He stays. He's in it for the long haul. He takes his time. Characteristic-wise, he may even be very laid back. Traditionally, like he's a country gentleman, very well-mannered, very laid back, etc. So the King of Pentacles is a very useful card in love readings. So that's the final lesson for how to read the minor arcana for love readings. I hope everybody has enjoyed the 4 weeks. If you have any questions or comments you'd like to leave, feel free to email me at any time. You can also leave comments in the comment section below. Thank you all so much who signed up for the 4-week course. I hope that you really enjoyed it and that it was useful and helpful and provided more insight for you as well as more knowledge on your tarot journey. So thank you so much, everyone. I'm sending you much peace and many blessings, and I'll speak to you soon.